Hi, I want to go over the individual first aid kit that we have here and what makes it better than the average first aid kit that you would buy from any retailer that's got 50 Band-Aids and some Advil in it. And this thing, we've packed as much as we can into it, so it's an IFAK kit, an individual first aid kit. And what we've got here, and I'll just kind of try to keep all this on camera and just pull everything out. And then we'll go over each thing individually. Like I said, got a lot of stuff in here. Alright, first of all, it comes with the bag, and it's just some basic first aid tips on the back. And then the cover. This is a waterproof bag up to, I believe, like 150 feet. It's got two seals right here. So completely 100% waterproof. And then in here we've got the space blanket or emergency blanket. We've got a set of scissors and tweezers, and these are the small suture scissors, but we're looking for something that's small and still useful, and something like this would still be useful even if you didn't have to use it for sutures. We've also got potassium permanganate, which is really good stuff for antiseptic. It's good for purifying water, and it's good for starting fires actually too. And I'll do a later video on this, but this is some good stuff. And then we've got hand sanitizer, which is also good for starting fire. We've got some Coban vet wrap and a couple of pairs of gloves. We've got some ace wrap. We've got two of the large bandages. We've got, let's see here, two of the ChloraPrep antiseptic wipes, and that's to clean around a wound, kind of like iodine. And then we've got two just digital or disposable thermometers that are really lightweight, good for a bug out bag. They're not going to be as accurate as a regular one, but this is perfect for any kind of bug out situation. And then we've also got steri strips where they're kind of like you know, sutures, I suppose. Instead of having, if you've got a big gash, instead of having to suture it up or use super glue, you can use these steri strips, which kind of pinch everything together. We've got 3 different sizes of those. Then we've got regular Band-Aids. Like I said, this kit isn't full of Band-Aids, but it's got some Band-Aids because this is a 72-hour bag and you might need some. And then we've got this specialty dressing, and these change from time to time, but right now we have the Kendrill dressing in there. Sometimes we have the Meta Honey, but this is a adeptic dressing, meaning it's good for burns, blisters, stuff like that. And also this Curad dressing is also good for, this Zero Foam is what it's called, is also good for stuff like that. We've got just a regular mask, gauze pad, some alcohol swabs or wipes, and these are good for starting fire as well. Got some antacid tablets, some Mastisol. This is liquid adhesive, and you just put it around an area if you're having problems with the bandage sticking. This stuff is good. We've got Advil, and we've got bacitracin ointment. So all together, you know, it's pretty tough. I'll show a video, or at the end of this video, I'll show you how to put all of this stuff together, and actually keep it in the bag, because it's pretty tough to get it in there. But all together, it's a really good, it's not just the basic first aid kit with a bunch of bandages and stuff like that. It's put together really well, and Lisa and I thought about bugging out when we put this together and got sick of all the cheap first aid kits you can buy. So let's kind of put all of this stuff back together, and what I usually do is take some of the bigger stuff and just kind of group it together. Take this adeptic dressing, we'll take these steri strips, take these big bandages. What else do we have? Another steri strip, a couple of the smaller bandages we'll tuck behind there. These alcohol swabs will kind of fit in here too. Then I'll take this pile of what I have and kind of throw it in here down in the corner. Try to get it on that side. And I'll throw the Mastisol in there. And I'll throw the space blanket right next to that and trying not to squish anything, because we want everything to maintain its shape, and we don't want to ruin anything. And what this does is creates a little gap right here where we can put our medications. Advil. And we can throw in our potassium permanganate. I like to put it right here so it doesn't get ruined. Once this stuff opens, it becomes pretty messy. That's why I put it in a plastic bag as well. Put our thermometers just right there. And what I do is take these scissors and tuck them back behind everything so they don't damage anything in between your first dressing and the card here. Put those back there. Put our 2 swab sticks in. And then you can take and you can put your dressings in, your bandages. Throw those on top. Try not to smush anything. Put your sanitizer right at the top, hand sanitizer. And then just seal the sucker up. Make sure it's good and sealed. You want it to be waterproof. And it's actually got 2 of the little seals up here, which is great. But this, like I said, completely waterproof, only weighs about 11 ounces. Really good bug out bag, and lightweight, perfect for bug out bags, a bug out bag first aid kit.